car, one wrong move and I might get done. Before I thought about going a jeweler stupid, I thought about buying a. Got one on my left and she brown like the one on my right is white like rum. I'm telling my bro don't quit, put in the work and your time will come. They're lying on us, we ain't from the road, apparently we ain't on none, can't style on us. I don't need no rollie, I've still gon' bust. My old man told me quiet your noise, you don't gotta kick up a fuss. Trigger finger, click it and bust. Ding a whip with the stiffest clutch. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length and give me that road, no lemsit, Tempted, who's got a mash new plate, cause the dog's too vintage. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length and give me that road, no lemsit, Tempted, who's got a mash new plate, cause the dog's too vintage. Wads went half of my studio time, them times all I had was a 10 sheet. They showed me love and my belly was empty, bare red, I know they jelly, they envy, Prima Da Vinci, they didn't think that I had it in me. Harry one pin up in Nero, I gave him a chunk of the dark, no Philly. Just left, she sent me a text, she missed me already, babe, don't be silly. My baby finna, she know everything, so I don't need Siri. As a pitney, I didn't watch Disney Channel, my telly didn't have that many. Some days dinner on the teller and bread, nowadays it's tally a telly. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length and give me that road, no lemsit, Tempted, who's got a mash new plate, cause the dog's too vintage. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length and give me that road, no lemsit, Tempted, who's got a mash new plate, cause the dog's too vintage. Bro had to fling on a track, he couldn't disguise this thing in his slim fits. Big ZK on his waist, nice limping. Stay on my dog like Tintin. Come off a hog, not pimping. That bee nearly had man simping. Lost my mind like what was I thinking? Way too nearly had man sinking. Came home OT, I was stinking. After my shower, I'm back in a dusty trap. Felt sorry for boss when I bumped that cab, but I got no choice, I'm sharing my bad. One day I'll pay mumsy back for the times that I had my fam going mad. Tell the council that we don't need that flat, they could take that back or the brand new gap. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length and give me that road, no lemsit, Tempted, who's got a mash new plate, cause the dog's too vintage. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length and give me that road, no lemsit, Tempted, who's got a mash new plate, cause the dog's too vintage. Streets gotta move low key, car one wrong move and I might get done. Before I thought about going a jeweler stupid, I thought about buying a. Got one on my left and she brown like the one on my right is white like rum. I'm telling my bro don't quit, put in the work and your time will come. They're lying on us, we ain't from the road, apparently we ain't on none, can't style on us. I don't need no rollie, I still gon' bust. My old man told me quiet your noise, you don't gotta kick up a fuss. Trigger finger, click it and bust. Ding a whip with the stiffest clutch. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length and give me that road, no lemsit, Tempted, who's got a mash new plate, cause the dog's too vintage. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length and give me that road, no lemsit, Tempted, who's got a mash new plate, cause the dog's too vintage. Wads went half of my studio time, them times all I had was a 10 sheet. They showed me love and my belly was empty, bare red, I know they jelly, they envy, Prima Da Vinci, they didn't think that I had it in me. Harry one pin up in Nero, I gave him a chunk of the dark, no Philly. Just left, she sent me a text, she missed me already, babe, don't be silly. My baby finna, she know everything, so I don't need Siri. As a pitney, I didn't watch Disney Channel, my telly didn't have that many. Some days dinner on the teller and bread, nowadays it's tally a telly. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length and give me that road, no lemsit, Tempted, who's got a mash new plate, cause the dog's too vintage. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length and give me that road, no lemsit, Tempted, who's got a match? New plate, cause the dot's too vintage. Bro had to fling on a track, he couldn't disguise this thing in his slim fist. Big ZK on his waist, now he's limping. Stay on my dog like Tintin. Come off a hog, not pimping. That beat nearly had man simping. Lost my mind like what was I thinking? Way too nearly had man sinking. Came home OT, I was stinking. After my shower, I'm back in a dusty trap. Felt sorry for boss when I bumped that cab, but I got no choice, I'm sharing my bad. One day I'll pay mumsy back for the times that I had my fam going mad. Tell the council that we don't need that black, they could take that back or the brand new gap. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length, and give me that road, no lemsit. Tempted, who's got a match? New plate, cause the dot's too vintage. Bando, queen, no reception, bad be stressed, I don't show her attention. We don't ever go to no restaurant, cinema date, she don't know that tension. I'm in the deep end, no length, and give me that road, no lemsit. Tempted, who's got a match? New plate, cause the dot's too vintage.
Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is April 6th, 2023. And the next 24 hours in crypto are massive. They're crucial. They're very, very, very important. And I'm going to tell you why that is. If that interests you, please watch until the very end, all right? Let's get started. Let's not waste any time. Okay, we're looking at Bitcoin. And what we see here is we've been in a range for the past 28 hours approximately, okay? Past 28 hours, we've been in this range. And I've put this range in this blue box, okay? This blue range. And you can see here, we put in a 3-wave move, put in another 3-wave move, put in another 3-wave move, put in another 3-wave move. Or you could say, one could make the argument that this is a 3-wave move, that's a contiguous 3-wave move. This is a 3-wave move, that's a contiguous 3-wave move. It's hard to read, to be honest, but that looks like it, okay? And this looks like one, and this looks like another one, okay? It's possible that you have 2 degrees of AB basing and a pivot. It's hard to read these as they're forming. I always say this. But one thing's for sure. When it's finished, you'll damn sure know, because your impulse will start and you'll just start running. Okay, now, why is it that I'm saying that the next 24 hours are crucial for Bitcoin? Okay, it goes back to this. Okay, I know crypto is a 24/7 thing, but unfortunately, we do not get moves 24/7 generally in Bitcoin, okay? In other assets, maybe, somewhat. But why is this channel, why is this whole show based off of Bitcoin, using Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large? Because Bitcoin has the largest market cap. And as Bitcoin moves, the rest of the cryptocurrency space moves, generally speaking, okay? And when you're talking about a trillion dollar market cap, you do not move it with a simple buy and sell. I don't care how big that buy and sell is, unless it's many billions of dollars. You're not moving $500 billion of a market cap, okay? So we need to have the DXY fluctuating, which is the underlying asset of Bitcoin. The US dollar is the underlying asset of Bitcoin, okay? Explained this many times on the channel. We need to have that fluctuating in value for us to get a perceptible significant move in Bitcoin. Ergo, Bitcoin actually, consequently, practically only trades when the DXY is trading. And the DXY is not trading for more than the next, or actually the DXY is trading for approximately 24 more hours until it pauses on the weekend. This is why the next 24 hours are crucial. All right, we flip to the DXY here, and you can see on the 15-minute time frame, what do we see? The DXY has broken down from a crucial level of support, a crucial range. I talked about this yesterday. I'm not going to rehash that analysis. But on the small time frames, what can you see? You see a breakdown, a reclamation, but not a reclamation to reclaim the trend or reverse the trend. This is a wholesale retest. You see 1, 2, 3. It's a wholesale retest of lost support. Okay, so support is lost. It comes up in 3 to retest the lost support, consolidates, and distributes back down. Okay, so we are at that point where the DXY is proving itself to be bearish. And given that the DXY is inversely correlated, as it's the underlying asset of Bitcoin and most risk-on assets, given that it's the underlying asset, it's inversely correlated, whatever the DXY is doing, we can expect the opposite from Bitcoin. So if the DXY is losing major support and retesting it as resistance, we can expect Bitcoin to be doing the opposite, gaining major resistance and retesting it as support. Okay, we're going to go back to Bitcoin in a second, but what I want to show you is this. This right here is a level that we've reclaimed and we're distributing upon, lost, retesting as resistance. It's just a small time frame level. Okay, if this plays out in the next hour or two, then we get our pump in Bitcoin. That's important. Again, why is 24 hours? Why it's not clickbait? Why is it important for Bitcoin to effectuate this move within 24 hours? Is because we understand that if it doesn't do that, nothing's going to happen on the weekend except more consolidation. And where we're at right now, let's zoom out for a second. Were we to consolidate any further, who's to say that we don't just break down? Okay, who's to say we don't just break down? Obviously, as I said yesterday, we have plenty of support here. Okay, we have the support of this W pattern. We have the support of the midline of this channel that we've been in. We have the support right here of all of this price action, and that is basically the base of this W pattern. And then finally, we have the support of this channel before even entertaining the idea of the 25K support. Okay, we have plenty of support, but still, right? At some point in time, our analysis of this being some intra-wave consolidation, this being a consolidation reversal, must play out. Okay, it's very, very challenging to say exactly when all of that will happen. It's hard to time the market exactly, but here's some really good news. All right, today is April 6th, 2023. What do you know about April 6th, 2023? Today is the official first day of the full moon. What do we know about full moons? Based off of 50 plus years of market research, markets tend to find a local bottom on and around the full moon. Okay, specifically 0 to 3 days after a full moon, you can expect markets to find a local bottom. Okay, and so given that we've been consolidating and consolidating and consolidating, and it's come now to the 6th, the full moon, we can expect with a high degree of probability our local market bottom to be in and around somewhere here. Okay, so this is good news for us when you're looking at that data, right? Obviously, we're going by our main indicator, which is the DXY, and that's looking bearish. Obviously, you have this whole structure that I showed you, right? This is how I derived this level. You're basically using this as support. You lost it as support, You're retesting it as resistance. It was support down here, lost here, reclaimed here. Do you see what I mean? So we're looking for a rejection here, and our momentum indicator on the 15-minute stochastic RSI is showing us that we're overbought there. Okay, on the hourly, we're oversold, but it doesn't look like we're crossed bullish, at least convincingly. It looks like we can continue to range in that way. On the 4 hourly, we're crossed bearish and we're all the way overbought. Okay, and let's see, the daily crossed bearish, or sorry, crossed bullish, but it's a mess, right? It's all the way down here. Doesn't look like it's gonna regain form anytime soon. On the weekly, crossed bearish and going down. So a lot of time frames are saying that we're coming down actively. Okay, like en route, en route, en route. How do you say that in English? En route, en route to going down. Okay, so that is the DXY. This is usually our main indicator on this channel for good reason. And that's Bitcoin. We're at support, okay? On the smaller time frames, going on to the 15-minute time frame, guys, and if you're getting value from this analysis, please don't forget to like, share, or subscribe. On the small time frames, you're finding support here at the midline of this channel, okay? And the midline of this channel also represents this, whatever you want, cup and handle. Yeah, I think it's a cup and handle, not a W, a cup and handle, breakout, retest. Okay, very likely that you continue in that way. Okay, but we're not looking for another little move up or a little move down. We're looking for the actual, proper breakout, which we've been waiting for, which, I don't know, the entire crypto world's been waiting for. Another piece of good news, if you're bullish, okay, look at this data. Okay, typically, we want to be bullish when most other people are bearish. Also, it provides liquidity, right? What do I mean by that? When the price starts moving against most people, it will squeeze them into the opposite order. So if they're short, it's going to squeeze them long, force them to buy back shares that they had betting short at a higher price and forcing them to go long. So just, further propelling that move upwards. And if you look at what everybody's doing, okay, so you go here in CoinGlass, long versus shorts, you go here and check. For the past 24 hours, most people are short on Bitcoin. For the past 12 hours, most people are short on Bitcoin. For the past 4 hours, most people are short on Bitcoin, okay? For the past hour, a lot more people are short on Bitcoin than are long. For the past 30 minutes, even more. For the past 15 minutes, even more still. And the past 5 minutes, even more still. That's exactly what you want to see if you're long. You don't want to see the opposite. Typically, the price will go against what most people believe it will do, okay? And most people are in shorts right now, right? They're betting on the price to go down. So the move that most market will tend to do is go against the herd. And the herd says it's going down. Most people will likely be surprised if this bases right here and proves to be support, right? 5 waves up, 3 waves down, and then a continuation up. Okay, so this is really good news if you're long on Bitcoin at this moment in time. Now, we looked at the DXY. We looked at Bitcoin itself. The other piece of info we always use on this channel is the other altcoins, right? Other altcoins are, the crypto market moves in unison. It works in unison. It's not that Bitcoin does one thing and then all these other assets are doing a completely different thing. No. A lot of times things are on the same page and doing relatively similar moves except in different ways. So we can also have a peek at what other altcoins are doing to understand where the market's likely to move, okay? And, the general thesis on this channel is that we're long and the market is going long. So we should be able to see that in most altcoins. Before we click off of Bitcoin, I want to just point this out that just popped up in my headspace. This, my friends, is very nice inverse head and shoulders that has yet to form. Okay? Yet to form. And if you include this, this is a nice cup and handle. If we just come back up to the top of this range that we've been in for the past 28 hours, okay? So if Bitcoin gets back to 28,300, then you have these reversal patterns that all of a sudden are showing up, which is likely to break out, which are likely to break out to the upside. Okay, I just wanted to point that out. All right, now let's go into our altcoins and see what's going on. Okay, so we have Cardano, our first altcoin. What do we see? The first thing that jumps out at me is this 335. Okay, that to me screams B wave. Okay, a B wave always has to have an A wave. That's my A wave. That's my B wave. The resulting move is either another A wave or an impulse. Okay, so it would go A, B, C. C is your impulse. Your corrective waves come in flavors of 3. The A waves, if you're talking about a flat correction, which this is, it can't be a zigzag, right? It has to be a flat correction. Flat correction comes in 3 waves. The B wave is the counter correction. It comes in 3 waves. The C wave is a 5 wave or impulsive move, and that's what we should expect. Okay, so that's Cardano. It looks like it's on support. Okay, right? You have this support level here. I'm bullish on support. I'm bearish at resistance. So Cardano is looking bullish, at least on the hourly time frame, and that support level is actually quite well established, as you can see, over the past week plus. Okay, so that's Cardano. What are we looking at for Algorand? All right, here I'm seeing some sort of 5 waves up, 3 waves down scenario. Let's just measure that really quickly. Is this 5 waves up, 3 waves down, or 3 waves up, 3 waves down? Is this a flat or a zigzag? So what I want to do is I'm going to pull my Fibonacci retracement level from the bottom Algorand all the way to the top. And yeah, this cannot be a zigzag because the 0,618 is not respected, okay? It's just violated. So this is a 3-wave move. Likely to be a 3-wave move, probably pulled from here, okay? You just have to have the orthodox low of this. Either it's here or there. Maybe it's there. I don't know. Something like that. But it's a 3-wave move, more likely than not. 3-wave, tag the minimum Fibonacci retracement for a flat correction. So 3 waves up, 3 waves down. And then, what's all of this? It's likely a consolidation reversal. So, after all of this distribution, you have to reaccumulate. And this is likely what's going on. Still, if you look at this channel that's up and to the right, you're at the support level of this channel. You're at the base of this channel. So if you count this as first degree AB basing, second degree of AB basing, maybe this is the pivot. You're at the support. Bullish at support. Algorand is bullish. Okay? Algorand is bullish. At least in the short term, right? On the small time frame. Okay, let's keep going. Arweave, guys. Also, if you have any requests, any altcoins that you want me to look at, just let me know in the chat. Okay, Arweave. This is at support. Okay, this is a channel of some sort. I'm looking at this as 5 waves up, 3 waves down, and I am wondering if this isn't now 3 waves up, 3 waves down. So this was my zigzag. This is a flat correction. This is another flat correction right here. And this is me getting started. In any case, you're at support once again. Okay? On the smaller time frames, I'm bullish. Okay? On the smaller time frames, I'm bullish. I don't need my indicators to tell me that. My indicator's kind of in no man's land on the hourly time frame. But I'm just looking at price action. Yeah? Price action shows me support and resistance. I want to be bullish at support. Okay. Basic attention token. Again, are we at support? Yes, we're at support. I can draw that a little better. There, we're at support. Every time we hit this, we go up. Every time we hit this, we go up. Now, are we going to go up all the way? Perhaps yes, perhaps no. I'm not exactly sure, but we're at support. So I'm bullish on the smaller time frames at the very least. Okay, so that's basic attention token. Blur. This is a little more clear. Very clear support line here. Very clear 5 waves up, 3 waves down. Okay, and this is very clearly a flat correction. So if this is AB, this is another AB, this is another AB for me. Okay, so I like this. I'm bullish on support once again. Okay, so my altcoins up until now, they're telling me exactly what I'm seeing in Bitcoin. Not everything looks the same, but everything's at support more or less. And so at least on a smaller time frame, everything's bullish. Here's Bonk, 5 waves up, 3 waves down, I'm counting. Okay, and this is a support level that you can look at as being a technical support level, right? Something like that. Right on the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. So it's probably a good zigzag that you're putting in here. Okay, bullish at support, given that you're between the 0.5 and the 618, you're at the golden pocket. Okay, dent, I'm on support. Right? Support and resistance is the way to go. No matter how elaborate your style, your chosen style of technical analysis is, the base is the fundamental sort of ground for all good analysis is basic and simple, straightforward support and resistance. Here we have a bunch of consolidation on a support level. We're at support. Either we continue to go like this or we finally break out. Okay, in any case, you're going up from here because we're at support. Okay, so that's dent. Dodo. This broke out actually from this massive channel right here. Okay, so you broke out from the channel, you come back down, and let's redraw that here. Something like this. Okay. Okay, there. You come back down and retest. So you break out, you retest the breakout as support. Okay, previous resistance tested as new support. If you don't do that, you're coming back down. Right here, you broke out, but you didn't retest and you came back down. You broke out, you didn't retest, you came back down. You didn't hold the retest. You didn't hold the retest. You didn't hold the retest here. Came back down. Okay, so if we don't hold the retest, we come back down. But as it stands, we're holding the retest on this previous resistance turned into support for Dodo. Okay, Dogecoin. This is quintessential technical support. Also, this is also, well, it's technical support in many ways. So the first way it's technical support is that you've broken out of this level and now you've retested it as support right here. Okay, so this, whatever it is, inverse head and shoulders, cup and handle, whatever you want, doesn't matter. And then secondly, it's mathematical support. If you take your Fibonacci retracement tool, you can see that your retracement is right in the golden pocket, and the golden pocket is considered between the 0.5 and the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement levels. Okay, so that support, I'm a buyer of Dogecoin at those levels. Okay, you go up and you come back down. The other thing I should say about this is we know with a high degree of probability that this is not a pure impulse. This was impulsive, but it was impulsive in a corrective manner because your retracement took so much longer than your impulse. And so that is a zigzag. Okay, that's not a 5 waves up, 3 waves down, 5 waves up, 3 waves down, 5 waves up, 3 waves down. It's not pure impulse. Okay, Polkadot. Let's go back on the hourly time frame, guys. If you're getting value, please like, share, and subscribe. So Polkadot, again, you find these assets on a support level. You want to buy support, you want to sell resistance. Okay, this is support, right? Technically, you want to buy support, sell resistance. I'm not saying that you should always do that, right? You have to look at what you're doing. Are you swinging? Are you position trading? Are you scalping? But I'm just saying small time frame right here for the purposes of determining if the market is bullish or bearish. At least on a small time frame, it looks bullish to me because we are on support and we've been consolidating in this trend for quite some time. So the next likely move is a move up to the top of the range. Ultimately, once we get up here, we might either break it or come back down. But in the small time frames, it's bullish. Okay, so that's polka dot. DYDX. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Here you can see that you've broken this inverse head and shoulders to the upside, retested it as support. So you're at that support, okay? And if you pull your Fibonacci retracement level from the base of this right here, let's see, would you bring it up all the way here? Yeah, you probably would. Yeah, because you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. You're at the golden pocket with this retracement right here. Okay, you're between the 0.5 and the 618, which is typically a mathematical support for price. Okay, so that's what was that? That was DYDX. Yeah. Okay, ETH. You broke whatever this is, okay? Some inverse head and shoulders, very messy inverse head and shoulders. You broke it and you're retesting it as support. You're at support. This is great. This is a great buy. So up until now, we're only at Ethereum. I have a lot of different assets that I'm trading. Everything in this watch list is an actual open trade. I don't just talk about things that I don't trade. I'm watching these very carefully. I have open positions on them, okay? So what we can see thus far, and we're only at Ethereum, we still have a few more to go, that we're bullish. In the immediate short term, we can expect a move up. Question is this going to be the move up that we've been waiting for, that the entire crypto world's been waiting for, that we've been planning for, that we've been strategizing for? That's the question. But I think with a high degree of probability, just using the altcoins as another indicator for what Bitcoin's likely to do, what the crypto market's likely to do, we're likely to move up in the coming hours. And that bodes well for us because, as I said in the beginning, 24 hours to go. Or else we're kind of stuck in the doldrums of weekend wash trading, which nothing consequential happens then. Okay, Hedera hash graph. This is a support level of whatever you want to call this. A inverse head and shoulders, probably not. Probably a cup and handle, breakout, retest. You're at support, okay? You are at support of a very, very important level, okay? You can also pull the Fibonacci retracement tool and you'll find that this represents the golden pocket for this move here. So it's not a question so much. We're not so much wondering if we're going to break out. It's kind of like when. When is this going to happen? Based off of the full moon today, based off of the weekend coming, I think it's more likely than not that we see this in the next 24 hours. Okay, that's Hedera hash graph. H-bar. Chainlink. What do we see? Again, we're at support. Every time we bounce off of these support levels, we go up, okay? Question is this going to be the move up, or is it just going to be another move up? Another corrective move up, coming right back down, right? This is what we're going to find out. But we are small time frame, short time frame, low time frame bullish for sure, okay? Litentry. This I'm looking at as 5 waves up, 3 waves down, and another 5 waves up, 3 waves down. Okay, that's what I'm looking at it as. Okay, and you can also say that you're at support using all of this data. Okay, so that's Litentry. Same thing with Litecoin. Look at that support level right there. Okay, you're at support. You hit support, you go up. you go up, you go up, you go up. Now we go up. Question is this going to be it, right? Is this a massive rising wedge that we're going to break up and out of? Okay, let's look at it. Maybe this is a 3-wave move. Maybe this is a 3-wave move, 3-wave move, 3-wave move, 3-wave move. Okay, maybe you had some sort of triangle, ABCDE triangle here, and maybe this starts our AB base, okay, right here. It's possible, but we're at support, so we're looking to move up from here. Okay, MOVR. What do we see? We have a support of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up and 3 waves down, coming down to the base. Well, let's just pull that Fibonacci retracement level. Again, you'll find that you're at the Fibonacci golden pocket. Just slight, not quite. Hold up. Let's see if we can pull that better. If that's accurate. Okay, yes. Because this right here is a zigzag in and of itself, so you would pull it from here actually. So yeah, you're right at the Fibonacci golden pocket. Does everybody see how I did that or why I did that? So I'm not cheating or anything, I promise. This in and of itself is a zigzag. We know that that's a zigzag because the time it spent going up is totally different than the time it spent going down. You can just eyeball that. It took much longer to come down in 3 waves than it did to come up in 5. So you know that if you're looking at a contiguous 5-wave move, it has to start around here. That's why I pulled the fibs from there and not here. Okay? So you're at the Fibonacci golden pocket. That is support. Come down here every time and you find your way back up. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Harmony 1. This support, you can see, has been established by this cup and handle breakout retest. This is very, very compelling. Very compelling. Again, you pull your Fibonacci retracement tool from here, you'll find that you're at the golden pocket. Okay, very, very useful trading tip and trick that a lot of different traders in a lot of different styles of analysis use. Again, 5 waves up, 3 waves down, pull your Fibonacci, and you'll find that you're at the golden pocket. Also, this is a level of resistance that was broken, now is being flipped into support. Okay, so that's for RSR. Sand. Okay, this is a messy level of support. Because it was a messy level of resistance, because you kept sort of wicking up beyond it. Come up. Finally broke it. Finally retested it. Okay. Shiba Inu. Okay, looks like it's doing something interesting right here. I'm looking at this. So this was a strong breakout, but it was corrective. All right, 1, 2, 3, and so it came right back down in 1, 2, 3. So this was a flat correction. Okay, it was exciting because the impulse of this flat correction really took us up and out and quickly out of this level, but came right back to it. And if you pull your fibs, you'll see you're hitting the 786 right here. Okay, let's just prove that. You take the fibs from the bottom of these. Sorry. Maybe you take the fibs from here. Okay, there we go. The 3-wave move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You touch the 786, which is the minimum retracement for a flat correction. And so, if you consider this an A wave, you consider all this a B wave, then you either put another A wave or you put a C wave, which is a pure impulse. Okay, and this is, I'm going to say it's compelling. Okay, it's a strong candle. We'll see what happens, but you're at support. Okay, synthetics, one of my favorites. This is support right here, as you can see. It's a, diagonal, rising diagonal support. But you can see a rounded bottom here at support. Very compelling case for a long if you're not yet exposed. Telcoin. This is quite clear. Let's redraw that this is a level of support. Okay, very clear. Support here. Now it's support here. And you're putting in a rounded bottom at a level of support, an important level of support. Yeah. Let's throw the Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom to the top. Okay, and again, you have mathematical support in the golden pocket here. Okay, doesn't come as a surprise. Okay, Tron. You are at support. Whoops. Let's try that one more time. One last time. I like that one. All right, we're at support here. You're at support. It's a rising level of support, and so far so good. Okay, you look like you've been putting in a series of flat corrections. Is that a flat correction? I'm not exactly sure. I would say that this is 5 waves up, 3 waves down. This is probably 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and this is probably a version of 3 waves up and an ugly version of 3 waves down. But you can make the argument that you have 2 degrees of abasing and a pivot in this channel right here. But you basically have been in this channel, a diagonal channel, for a week or so, or a week plus, and you're at the base of it. So as we've been saying, you're at the base of the channel, you're likely to move up. Question is, are you going to move up and out, or are you just going to move up to come back down? Okay, but short time frame, you're bullish because you're at support. Okay, VeChain. Okay, once again, you're at support. Okay, and here we can also say that this is some sort of inverse head and shoulders and W pattern. All in all, you can count this as a cup and handle that was broken to the upside and then retested as support. I like that. So you're at support for VeChain. Okay, XRP. What do you know? You look like you're putting in a rounded bottom here. Okay, also you come up in 5 and you come down in a flavor of 3. Okay, it's not 3 waves exactly, but what I'm seeing here is WXYXZ. Okay, it's a 333 complex correction. It's a flat correction, and subsequent to that, I'm seeing AB basing. Okay, but I do see us being at support. If you take your Fibonacci retracement tool, you're essentially putting in what many would regard a bull flag. Okay, this is your flagpole, and this is your flag. Okay, this 333 right here. Consolidation, continuation. Okay, again, very, very unsurprising, but notable. Notably, you're at your golden ratio, your golden pocket rather, between the 0.5 and the 6.8 of the prevailing trend. Okay, same thing with Zilliqa. Okay, and this is the last one, not the least, but the last. 5 waves up, 3 waves down. Actually, I think you could start the 5 waves up over here. Okay, 5 waves up over here. And again, you are at your golden pocket. You're right on your 0618. Okay? So this is what I'm seeing in the market now. I'm seeing us being at support generally. Okay, this is what our altcoins are saying. Last but not, I'm just going to show you also another cup and handle breakout retest, okay, for Zilliqa. But you're at support. You're at mathematical support. The DXY is breaking down. The DXY is at resistance, okay? it's peeking its head above resistance, but it's essentially at resistance, okay? So what do we expect? We expect a breakdown of the DXY, which is when we get our breakout in Bitcoin, not any sooner, okay? So far, so good. But we do indeed want to see this move happen within the next 24 hours, or else we get thrown into the inactivity of the weekend. We have to wait all that time and see, okay, and deal with gaps up and down in the DXY, right? That's going to be another challenge, but still. Last thing I'll say is this, and then we'll call it a stream. All of this is not so difficult. All the analysis we've done today is quite straightforward. Nothing's too, it's nothing that breaks the brain, It's pretty straightforward. Support and resistance, you pull out Fibonacci retracement, you could see that you're at the golden pocket. It's likely that you're going long. The biggest challenge in this trading climate is dealing with time. Most traders, out of a lack of patience and a lack of perspective, are going short. It's not that traders don't know that you find support at between the 0.5 and the 618. It's not that traders don't know that if you break out from a cup and handle or an inverse head and shoulders, you retest the neckline as support before you continue the breakout. It's not that traders don't know that. It's that they just don't want to wait for it. And so something tells them, I need activity, something needs to happen, and it's likely to happen to the downside. And that's trading psychology. But it typically comes back down to a lack of patience or a lack of mastery of time, the time component, which chops everybody up at some point in time. And, the novice, intermediates, inexperienced, unsavvy traders, they get lost in the sands of time, in the sands of trading time, because they can't wait for these moves, the obvious, straightforward moves to play out. This is pretty straightforward. A really straightforward case can be made for most of these assets that you're at support and you should go long. Yet and still, you saw, as I showed you on CoinGlass, most people are short. Okay? Question is, have we gotten any breakouts yet? Not on this watch list. It looks like XRP, if we do get a breakout, it's going to be first. That's what it's looking at like on my watch list here. And then on this general watch list, looks like, okay, Convergence has broken out. Ontology is broken out. Okay. ACH is broken out. Request Network is broken out. MakerDAO is about to break out. Not yet. Okay. But you can already see, and again, using altcoins as indicators, because the market's not going to move by itself. These altcoins are not going to move by themselves. They're going to move, right, in a field as a unit, right? So just, that isn't an accident. This isn't an accident. So understand that this is likely going to happen in other assets as well. Okay, that's all I've got. Guys, I hope that was helpful. Hope that was useful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you got value. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care.